Suzy's coffee truck for Song Hye-kyo has everyone talking. Imagine the quiet hum of a film set, suddenly pierced by the rumble of a coffee truck, its banners fluttering like secret love letters from one star to another, proving that in the cutthroat world of K-dramas, true magic often brews in the unlikeliest of gestures. On a crisp December morning in 2025, as the cast of Netflix's ambitious period piece, Show Business, gathered under the relentless gaze of cameras recreating the neon haze of 1960s Seoul, Song Hye-kyo found herself enveloped in a wave of unexpected delight. There it stood, a gleaming vehicle emblazoned with her own radiant image, a tribute dispatched straight from the heart of Bae Suzy, her cherished little sister in the industry. This wasn't just caffeine on wheels, it was a symphony of support, a playful nod to their shared history that made the long hours of filming feel like a cozy chat over lattes. I can't help but smile at how such moments cut through the exhaustion, reminding us that behind the glamour, friendships like theirs are the real plot twist we all crave. Song Hye-kyo, ever the poised icon whose career has spanned heart-wrenching romances and fierce revenge tales, wasted no time capturing the scene on her Instagram stories. With a caption that burst with bubbly gratitude, "Thank you, it's Giga Young!" She immortalized the truck's arrival. The words a clever mashup of Giga, slang for something massively awesome, and Young, a tender shorthand for Suzy herself, the vibrant force who debuted as a teen idol and blossomed into one of Korea's most versatile leading ladies. Flipping through those photos later, I felt a pang of envy mixed with pure joy. There's something profoundly human about seeing a woman who's graced billboards worldwide reduced to giddy selfies beside a coffee dispenser, her eyes crinkling with that rare, unguarded laughter. The truck wasn't merely functional. It was a canvas of camaraderie, its side panels alive with messages that wove personal history into public cheer. One banner proclaimed, "Jeannie, we're cheering for you. Hye-kyo, sister." A direct callback to Song's unforgettable cameo in the 2023 Netflix fantasy, Genie, Make a Wish, where she slipped into the enigmatic role of Genie with the effortless allure that left viewers spellbound. That reference hit me like a warm embrace, evoking the ethereal spark of their first collaboration and how it ignited a bond that feels timeless, almost faded. As the crew lined up for their complimentary brews, another banner caught the eye, its simple plea: "Stay safe and work hard," to the entire staff and actors. A quiet anchor amid the chaos of production. Show Business, with its sweeping narrative of ambition and grit, set against the backdrop of post-war Korea's entertainment boom, demands everything from its ensemble. The sweat of historical accuracy, the emotional depth of characters clawing for stardom in an era of censorship and societal upheaval. Song embodies Minja, a resilient trailblazer who navigates the shadows of the industry with unyielding fire. Her journey mirroring the real-life tenacity that has defined Hye-kyo's own path from child model to global sensation. To see such encouragement splashed across the truck stirred a deep admiration in me. It's these small affirmations that fuel the late-night rehearsals and dawn calls, turning potential burnout into shared resilience. And then, the pièce de résistance on the coffee cup holders. Suzy's handwritten quip, "Tetonyo minja, egenam donggu." Congratulations on being pretty and cool. Ugh, the wit! Tetonyo slyly dubs Minja a testosterone woman, fierce, unapologetically strong, while Egenam teases Donggu, Gongyu's suave counterpart, as an estrogen man, all refined charm and effortless cool. It's the kind of insider humor that makes you lean in closer, chuckling at the layered affection, and it left me grinning, pondering how only true friends can roast you with such precision and love. Rolling through the cascade of images Hye-kyo shared, Close-ups of steaming cups, wide shots of the crew's relieved smiles, and that one candid where she's mid-sip, looking every bit the timeless beauty. It's impossible not to feel the electric undercurrent of their sisterhood. Suzy and Song Hye-kyo aren't just colleagues. They're the yin and yang of K-entertainment's elite, often dubbed the friendship among beauties by fans who hang on their every joint appearance. Their connection traces back to that fateful Genie Make-A-Wish, a whimsical series where Suzy shone as the wide-eyed protagonist unraveling magical mishaps, and Hye-kyo graced a pivotal episode as the wish-granting genie, her presence a magnetic pull that elevated the entire tale. That cameo wasn't random. It stemmed from Hye-kyo's long-standing rapport with powerhouse writer Kim Un-suk, the mind behind hits like Descendants of the Sun and The Glory, whose scripts have a knack for drawing top talent into her orbit. From there, what began as professional admiration blossomed into something profoundly personal, the sort of rapport that transcends red carpets. I find it endlessly touching how these women, both in their 40s yet radiating the vitality of their debut years, have carved out this sanctuary of support amid the industry's relentless scrutiny. Picture them now, in the quiet aftermath of that coffee truck's visit. Suzy, fresh off her own string of triumphs, from the rom-com charm of Startup to the introspective depth of Duna, extending her hand not just to Hye-kyo, but to the entire show business team, including her agency mate, Gong Yoo. Yes, Soup Entertainment binds Suzy and Gong in a professional family, but their history runs deeper, etched in the body swap hilarity of the 2012 rom-com Big, where Gong's bumbling doctor swapped souls with a teenage boy, and Suzy sparkled as the quirky love interest navigating the ensuing mayhem. That early collaboration forged a playful ease between them, one that echoes in Suzy's decision to send a parallel truck to Gong on the same set, banners likely brimming with callbacks to their shared past. It's a gesture that warms the soul, doesn't it? In an era where co-stars often fade into polite nods post-wrap, seeing Suzy champion both leads feels like a breath of fresh air, a reminder that loyalty isn't scripted, it's lived. Hye-kyo, for her part, has reciprocated in spades over the years, from surprise birthday hauls that arrive like clockwork to quiet evenings spent unwinding at each other's homes, far from paparazzi flashes. Their friendship timeline reads like a fanfic come to life, each chapter more endearing than the last. It was at the 2023 Blue Dragon Series Awards post-handprinting ceremony that Hye-kyo first invited Suzy over for a low-key hangout, the two trading stories until the wee hours, Hye-kyo later sharing how Suzy's maturity, despite her youth, left her inspired. By August 2025, that bond had deepened into cozy domesticity. A rain-lashed afternoon turned into an impromptu stroll with actress An Eun-jin, another mutual friend from The Glory, where umbrellas bobbed like conspirators and laughter drowned out the downpour. Hye-kyo penned a sweet note afterward, calling it a relaxed day with my little sister, and I swear, reading it felt like peeking into a world where vulnerability reigns supreme. These women don't just attend events together. They show up fully, whether it's Hye-kyo cheering Suzy at concerts or Suzy slipping into the audience for Hye-kyo's premieres, their presence a silent vow of solidarity. Fans, ever the romantics, have coined endless terms for it. Kyozy for the duo, whispers of unbroken friendship that trend whenever they interact. It's the kind of connection that makes you believe in the goodness of fame, where beauty isn't skin deep, but woven into acts of quiet advocacy. Delving deeper into show business, one senses why this project resonates so personally for Hye-kyo. The drama, helmed by director Lee Yoon-jung of Chicago typewriter fame, unfolds across decades of Korea's cultural renaissance, from the smoky cabarets of the 60s to the glitzy upheavals of the 80s, chronicling how dreamers like Min-ja hustled through poverty, scandal, and societal taboos to claim their slice of the spotlight. Gong Yoo's Dong-gu, a charismatic fixer with a silver tongue, complements her arc with brooding intensity. Their on-screen chemistry already sparking buzz as a powder keg of passion and power plays. Joined by Sol-hyun's fiery ingenue, Cha Sung-won's authoritative mogul, and Lee Ha-nee's sharp-witted ally, the cast forms a tapestry of ambition that mirrors the real industry's Darwinian edge. Filming kicked off in January 2025, amid Seoul's winter chill, and by December, the coffee truck's arrival must have felt like manna from the heavens, especially after months of donning era-specific hanboks and mastering the era's clipped dialects. I imagine Hye-kyo pausing amid a tense scene, cup in hand, feeling a surge of gratitude that transcends the script. It's in these infusions of real warmth that art imitates life most beautifully. Coffee trucks, of course, are more than a perk in Korean filming lore. They're a ritual, a currency of care that dates back to the high-stakes shoots of the 2000s, when exhausted teams would rally around these mobile morale boosters sponsored by idols or actors. Suzy, no stranger to the tradition, has dispatched them for projects like Architecture 101 and Uncontrollably Fond, each one a breadcrumb of her generous spirit. But sending one to Hye-kyo's set, complete with those bespoke jabs at character archetypes, elevates it to performance art. Tetonyo Minja isn't just funny, it's a crown for Hye-kyo's portrayal of a woman who defies fragility, much like how Hye-kyo herself shattered molds in The Heirs as the Ice Queen heir, or in Hotel del Luna as the spectral hotelier with a fractured heart. And teasing Gong as Egan-nam Donggu? It's a wink to his legacy of brooding heartthrobs, from the Goblin King in Guardian, the lonely and great god, to the principled guard in Squid Game, all wrapped in that disarming, almost effeminate poise that makes him irresistible. These details make the gesture pop, turning a standard support into a love letter laced with lore, and it leaves me wistful, yearning for friends who could decode my own quirks so affectionately. As the day wore on, with extras milling about in vintage attire and directors barking adjustments under the artificial twilight of set lights, Hye-kyo's posts rippled outward, igniting a frenzy among netizens. Comments flooded in. "Kyozy forever!" "This is peak sisterhood," a digital chorus that amplified the moment's magic. It's fascinating how their bond, born in the whimsical confines of Genie, has weathered the industry's tempests. Hye-kyo's high-profile divorce from Song Joong-ki in 2019, Suzy's own romantic roller coaster with Lee Min-ho, the relentless body shaming both have endured as paragons of beauty. Yet here they are, in 2025, stronger for it, their friendship a beacon for aspiring stars navigating similar storms. Hye-kyo once shared in an interview how Suzy's poise amid pressure reminds her of her own early days, modeling at 14 for teen magazines before exploding onto screens in Autumn in My Heart. Suzy, in turn, credits Hye-kyo with teaching her the art of graceful boundaries, lessons gleaned over shared meals where shop talk gives way to soul-bearing confessions. These exchanges, so ordinary yet profound, make their dynamic feel accessible, like a hand extended across the generational divide. Expanding on that, consider the ripple effects. Suzy's truck to Gongyu, parked mere feet away, bore its own charm, perhaps echoing Big's chaotic swaps with messages about soulful mishaps or eternal bromances. Gong, ever the gentleman with a dry wit, reportedly joked in a wraparound update about feeling caffeinated and confused, a nod to his character's labyrinthine loyalties in show business. Their shared agency history adds layers. Soup's roster reads like a dream team, fostering collaborations that feel organic rather than orchestrated. Suzy's evolution from Miss A's powerhouse vocals to dramatic darlings like While You Were Sleeping, where she unraveled prophetic dreams alongside Lee Jong-suk, parallels Gong's pivot from rom-com leads to genre-bending icons. And Hye-kyo? She's the thread binding them, her collaborations with Eun-suk spanning the Glory's blistering takedown of bullies to this era-spanning epic, each role a reinvention that keeps her at the forefront. Witnessing this trinity, Suzy's youthful exuberance, Gong's seasoned gravitas, Hye-kyo's luminous core, interact off-script, fills me with optimism. It's proof that the K-Wave's future lies not in solo stardom, but in these woven alliances. In quieter reflections, their story evokes the very essence of show business, the grind of chasing dreams in a machine that chews up ideals. Minja's arc, from orphaned hustler to industry maven, echoes Hye-kyo's ascent, auditioning endlessly post-high school, landing all in at 21, only to face typecasting before breaking free with Full House. Suzy's parallel path, from JYP trainee to Dream High's breakout, mirrors Minja's tenacity, her voice cracking under spotlights before finding harmony in acting's embrace. Even Gong's Donggu, a behind-the-scenes orchestrator, recalls his own pivot from theater roots to Coffee Prince's cross-dressing barista, roles that demanded vulnerability amid virality. The coffee truck, then, becomes a meta-symbol, a brief oasis in the desert of production, much like the hidden alliances that propelled Korea's golden age stars through blacklists and biases. It makes me ponder the unsung heroes, the writers like Eun-suk who penned Secret Garden's iconic body swap before Jeannie's whimsy, or directors who capture lightning in hanbok folds. In gifting this, Suzy doesn't just energize a set, she honors the lineage, a subtle salute to the women who paved Minja's path. As evening fell, with the truck's generators humming softly into shutdown, Hye-kyo lingered, perhaps tracing the banner's edges with a fingertip, committing the moment to memory. These aren't fleeting props, they're talismans against the isolation that plagues long shoots, whispers that say, "You're seen, you're cherished." Their birthday rituals amplify this, Hye-kyo surprising Suzy with bespoke cakes in March, Suzy retaliating in February with experiential gifts like spa days or custom jewelry, each exchange a chapter in their ongoing novel. Fans devour these snippets, compiling timelines that stretch from Jeannie's 2023 premiere, where they posed arm in arm, to October 2025's rainy escapade, where An Eun-jin joined for a trio of unfiltered joy. That night, drenched yet defiant, they embodied the unscripted beauty Hye-kyo champions. "Life's too short for pretense," she'd say, and Suzy's nod would seal it. It's this authenticity that endears them, turning celebrities into confidants, their beauty's bond, an antidote to the gloss. Yet, beneath the charm lies a poignant undercurrent, the pressures they shoulder as national treasures. Hye-kyo, post The Glory, faced a deluge of acclaim laced with scrutiny over her private life, her elegance often dissected like a plot point. Suzy, balancing music residuals with acting accolades, navigates the idol curse of perpetual youth, her maturity a quiet rebellion. Gong, too, grapples with typecasting's ghost, his Squid Game villainy a bold leap from romantic leads. In show business, these themes converge. Minja's triumphs tainted by compromises, Donggu's charm masking maneuvers, a narrative that probes fame's Faustian bargain. The coffee truck, arriving mid-filming's crescendo, feels like narrative mercy, a pause to reaffirm that off-camera, they choose kindness. I feel a swell of pride watching it unfold. In an age of filtered facades, their raw reciprocity is revolutionary, a blueprint for bonds that endure beyond buzz. Finally, as the set quiets and stars retreat to RVs for script reviews, one senses the truck's legacy lingering like espresso's afterglow. Hye-kyo's posts, now archived in digital eternity, serve as morale multipliers for the remaining shoot, a visual vitamin for weary bones. Suzy, ensconced in her next venture, Whispers of a Musical Comeback swirl, has once again proven her prowess as a nurturer, her gestures as scene-stealing as her performances. And in this interplay, show business gains unspoken depth, a tale not just of historical hustle, but of contemporary care, where sisters in arms brew resilience, one cup at a time. It's the sort of serendipity that leaves you breathless, heartful, convinced that the best stories aren't written, they're lived, shared, and savored in the steam rising from a friend's thoughtful pour.